My audience, 5 people. Boom. All right. Hello, my name's Frank Olvey, and I'm going to be giving my speech about the minimum legal drinking age. Today is August 4th, and the password's purple. Many countries throughout the world have adopted a legal drinking age under the age of 21. For many, just entering your years of adulthood is enough to qualify for them to get a drink. However, in the United States, our archaic laws prevent us from being able to even touch an alcoholic beverage. Now for many, especially those serving in our nation's armed forces, this is a slap in the face. The law simply does not make sense, and I know firsthand, because I too am in the military. You mean to tell me that it is legal for me to fight and die for my country, but I cannot walk into a store and buy a beer? Doesn't make sense. Now I'm going to tell you some of my main points on why it should be lower. For many, in the United States, 18 is the age of adulthood. At 18, you receive a number of new rights. Getting married, doing jury duty, signing contracts. One of the things you can also do is buy tobacco. But the funny thing about tobacco is that it is a much more lethal substance. If you look at the statistics, tobacco kills roughly 480,000 people per year. That's compared to alcohol's 88,000. Now, something doesn't make sense about the fact that you can buy a much more lethal substance at a younger age. Another one of your rights when you turn 18 is that you can join the military. You can take arms, go to a foreign country, and die fighting our enemies. But you can't go home and crack a cold one with the boys? Doesn't make sense. Now, it's not like we don't have anything to compare this with. There are multiple other nations that have a minimum legal drinking age of 18 or younger. In fact, it's 179 countries, including most of Europe, South America, Africa, and Asia. If you look at the United States, it's tied with 11 other countries as having the highest. Countries such as Mongolia and Iraq. Now that's a funny combination to be with. Now, let's look at some of the drunk driving fatalities and unsafe drinking practices and how lowering this really doesn't affect that. When you look at it, for most drunk driving accidents, it happens the year that you become legal to drink, regardless of whether it's 18, 19, 20, or 21. So having a set number that's high really doesn't affect that. It could be 18 or 21, and there really wouldn't be any huge differences. If you allowed people to drink in regulated, safe environments, it decreases unsafe drinking practices. I know many people that have drinking under the age of 21 in unsafe conditions. Oftentimes, people contribute the decrease in drunk driving accidents to the 1984 Uniform Drinking Age Act. But in fact, there's no correlation because that decrease started 2 years prior. If you look at other European nations that have a drinking age of 18, oftentimes they show lower drunk driving accidents than the United States. And this is because they put more public funding towards education surrounding safe alcohol practices. Now, let's look at some of the benefits. Lowering the drinking age to 18 would stimulate the economy. That's more bodies buying alcohol, more tax, more revenue, and that's just good for our country. Another benefit would be giving the states and people more power. Having a lower age gives the states to either raise it or lower it to more appropriately represent their demographics. Now, with all these points, it is clear that all the negatives of having a legal drinking age of 21 outweigh the positives. This is a largely ineffective law, and it's not a priority for enforcement. Its very existence erodes the credibility of other U.S. laws with its citizens because it's broken so many times. Fortunately for us, it's never too late to act. Now is your time to make a difference. I encourage all of you to contact your local representatives and encourage them to change this law. America is the land of the free. Now, does restricting the drinking age to 21 sound free? It doesn't. Thank you for your time.